earlier, Josh? Did Jibca get bodied?
Oh, yeah, it did happen, and Jibca did lose.
Okay, okay.
Jibca lost.
Jibca lost, that's fine.
Yep.
He told me last week, and I quote, "I don't care about locals anymore."
Huh.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Well, that's cool.
I think that's the same way, like, where I don't care about locals when I do poorly. Like today, I don't care about locals because I did poorly.
It'll be all right, dude.
I'll survive. I'm going to wake up tomorrow. That's the plan anyway.
Hey, there's always Perkins.
Dude, that's why I come to these things more than anything. It's
right?
Perkins. Perkins? Money match?
Perkins?
Street Fighter? I don't know who came up with that one, but I love it.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, so we saw the same kind of stuff with, you know, range characters trying to get in on Kirby. So,
well, I've heard too the same, just like stories of this, like this happening to Jibca and him dying like this, and how
worth it. Absolutely worth it.
We take those.
Jibca doesn't look terribly excited about that, though. He can't do that again.
No, he can't. No, he can't do that again. Can you imagine if, like, you know, like the flame choke SD, where if,
this is trouble.
He bad spot. He did.
No, he's
not. Okay. Thought maybe he got the spike hitbox there, but still got.
This is kind of gross.
The first two hits. Getting in just now after taking 70. Jibca seems like he's finding.
Oh yeah.
He's finding his groove. He's finding his muse.
Yeah, that's a 70% string right there, or 2 strings. I guess.
We even it up,
but. Yeah, he's going to want to hold on to limit here.
Because he, especially in a matchup where Kirby can kind of get Cloud off stage, you never know if he's going to get it again.
And a buffed up air is going to be a really nice tool here.
Yeah, Jibca does a good job, you know, when he's on his game of
air dodge right into the ground there. Oh! Oh my God! He just
That's such a great air dodge read. Oh my God!
That was amazing.
Can we not? Can we effing not?
That barely killed too.
I know. And it like completely eliminates the question of, you know, like, well, maybe if he had limit he might have lived, but he had it.
That was awesome.
I can see the good, you know, the one thing that, if anything, Jibca can take away from this is he played a much better second half than the first half.
He was in control.
Yeah. He's got to be careful by the ledge, but next exchange he'll get limit either way.
There it is. Ooh. Yeah, definitely a matchup where, or at least player matchup, not character matchup, where he's going to want to be pretty conservative with his limit.
These down tilts, like that low, that low profile. If Cloud's not also down tilting, is so hard for him to get around sometimes.
Yeah, Kirby's annoying like that. Kirby, Pikachu, Duck Hunt does it.
Wii Fit Trainer. Dude, that's like a good cross slash, but yeah, that wasn't going to be enough. Just barely though.
I thought Rage might be enough.
Back air is such a good tool to use to cover so many ledge options, because it's even if they get up and shield, it's safe on shield, especially if it's spaced right. Oh wow! that
no edge guard.
There's zero chance that PrinceKirby saw something like that coming, and I love it.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, he's gonna have to use.
Up throw, next one will kill probably.
Like, he's not gonna be able to punish him for that, so it's like he's gonna be able to make it back to stage regardless.
Yeah, that was nifty. I tend not to find most of Cloud's stuff terribly hype, but I think when he goes off stage and does stuff with limit cross slash, that's stuff that I find the most fun to look at.
Oh, he went too early.
Uh-oh, he's back.
Spike
Kirby.
Oh,
he's
wow,
not back.
He didn't.
I thought Kirby would be back.
Kirby's always back. Jibca had a look right there of, we take those.
We
take those. We absolutely take those.
That's exactly what he needed after that jank in that first game.
Personal side,
and then the beautiful finish to the first game.
Personal side note, in my relationship vernacular, I have gotten we take those to be a part of it. It's great. That and my B, it's great. It's great. I always get a smile when Bay says we take those.
I like it. No, the Smash community has hilarious vocabulary. I love it. Magnet hands.
Let's see if Jibca equipped the magnet hands materia. But Jibca's been in, I don't know if I want to say like control, but he's got. I feel like he has a good sense of it, you know?
Right. I mean, it started that game just getting absolutely bodied by PrinceKirby, so the first game. And it's been a lot more even ever since.
Since then, he's been faring better for himself. I think
handling himself well on the edge.
I feel like he's respecting a lot of Kirby's options a bit more than he was. And then in some cases, too, disrespecting them.
Right.
Because, you know, Cloud has moves where he can do that. And sometimes when you're playing Cloud, you have to realize, you know, like, I can do this to some characters. I can just overpower them with my hitboxes and my frame data. He's dead.
Oh, good catch.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Sometimes, like, when you get him to a character like Kirby to 100% and you have limit, like, you just have to guess right once. That was...
No, I think that is one of the reasons why people get so infuriated playing against this character, too. It's like, I was playing so well until he guessed right once.
Then in neutral, too, like, he can just cover so many options. Like, you know, he can usually cover one of his moves with another one of his moves.
At the same time, I've personally found learning how to play this matchup in sort of patient, with the patience and aggression that you need so that he's not able to sit there and charge limit, but he also doesn't body you.
There's the PrinceKirby special down there to down smash.
So if you can get past that frustration with Cloud, it can be a really fun matchup to play.
PrinceKirby kind of finding his footing in this matchup a bit more as this one's gone on.
Oh, nice combo starter with the up tilt. Just ducks under with the down tilt, like you were talking about earlier. With
that's the thing. I mean, if Jibca doesn't really have an answer to something like that, and his down tilt probably doesn't come out as fast as Kirby's.
Good damage.
Got that second air dodge too.
Oh, the trip.
We missed the tech. Yeah, I get the feeling PrinceKirby was a little afraid to kind of be that close.
Yeah, he wasn't in the right position to throw out the forward smash, but it doesn't matter. Good read.
That was a really nice read, actually. Because
they got to be careful in that spot because he had the limit on deck. Rage limit at that.
Well, that's the thing as a Cloud player too. You don't want to waste your limit on just recovering when you know you can get back on stage otherwise. And it's like you can air dodge on stage, but that's a terrible idea. Although in this right here,
lesson height.
I think we might be in for a long one, but it's a little different with Jibca starting on the other side.
Oh, that's funny. Bodied by randomness.
That coin flip RNG. 50-50 chance you land under the tree, or you spawn under the tree. Scruffy.
Oh, is that his name?
No. Although I'd maybe call him Buddy. Ooh. Even his jab doesn't hit that low.
Under the jab. Really smart.
Okay.
That's knowing your character.
Dog's gonna spawn soon. It's gonna spawn in center stage.
Fly away.
I don't know if I don't like that at all. I think he was expecting a roll on, but at the same time, you know, you can't be comfortable with a 50% advantage. I mean, he
might have been one you could throw out against a character that doesn't have 5 jumps. But, you know, got to be aware of that, obviously.
Jibca not getting punished at all for any of his early recoveries, too. He's using that second hit of Clim Hazard to kind of make it safe, because I don't think Kirby can perfect shield and then jab him out of it right away. Ooh, I'm surprised we didn't see dash attack there, maybe. Ooh, he had the right idea. He just didn't space it correctly.
Good roll by PK. The back air? Not quite.
Yeah, that's it.
Is it just me, or is there like a ton of bubble space on Duck Hunt?
What do you mean?
It seems like there's more space on the side where you're in the bubble before the blast zone actually hits. All right.
I think part of that has to do with the fixed scaling, too.
Right. Okay, I'm glad that's not just my imagination.
Not quite going to do it. Jibca's going to have to make something if he wants to find himself in losers finals.
He's got another shot at edge guard. Nothing.
He has to take this stock first. And
oh, okay.
See, that
not a bad idea.
No, it comes out on frame 4 and it's invincible on startup, so it's
right. Good out of shield option.
Yeah, for people not ready for it.
Shield
doesn't get
crusher.
the second hit though, so it doesn't
Not
break the
worth it.
shield. You know, a couple. You know, all Jibca has to really do is hit him once or twice, and you know, get a couple of hits off of those, and we're even. Limit on deck, nothing particularly threatening now. He just has to make it back.
Yeah, and it's not a big deal if he's forced to use limited.
Dead.
Oh,
Yep. He rolled
good
the wrong
roll
way. I
catch,
think
yeah.
if he rolled the other way, I think he would have been fine.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Kirby.
That's just, you know, it's. I always find it one thing I do when I'm nervous too. It's like you roll towards your opponent when more often than when you're
totally.
nervous than if.
No,
than
I'll
otherwise.
find myself having input the wrong tech roll,
Yeah.
and I'll be like mashing the
Yeah, you-
controller the other way, like, no, I don't want to do that.
Immediately
no.
afterwards, you're like, no.
Bodied.